All right. So finally, I got a Chessnut Air Plus in the house. Now, really what I want to talk about in this video, not only to show you this board a little bit up close, but how did we go from this to this? And Chessbase, for full disclosure, Chestnut do send me products on it, basically for me to take a look at, to make a video, and to show you all. But I'm not really paid or given a script or anything specific to say. So, in other words, what I'm about to say about the company Chessnut itself, I'm not being paid to say. So, I really want to just start this video and come at this from a historical perspective. Now, Chessnut started out on Kickstarter, and then they came out with this very cost-effective board. And you may think this should have been the original Chessnut Air, but in my opinion, they've done an excellent thing by making this cost-effective so they can get their name out there, build up their customer relation, and also to just put their mark into the chess e-board competitive landscape. So, and in this short period of time that Chessnut has been around, I'll tell you this right quick. I just made a playlist, so do check that playlist out. It's in the pinned comment where I made some videos before the original Chessnut Air was released, when I unboxed it, and then I just make a sort of a historical chronological timeline where I just unboxed the Chessnut Pro, unboxed the Evo, and now I'm taking a look at the Chessnut Air just to show you that in a short period of time of about 2.5 years or so, Chessnut has really taken a chance of going from this through many different iterations. But the thing of why were they able to do that? Well, I'm gonna tell you why, in my opinion. It's because when they made this board right here, it came to the market with an exceptional amount of polish. Again, everybody knows, I don't care how good, say, this chessboard here look, or even this one, for example, if you don't have a good software experience, that's gonna ruin everything. In other words, if the board is glitching, if you're not able to get online and play games, if the thing is dropping in and out of internet connection, that is gonna really not appeal to you. However, when they sent this board here to the market, out into the public hands, the piece recognition was superb. The software support was superb. You playing games offline and recording it to the board. You playing games online, such as Lichess and Chess.com and other third-party software such as Chess Dojo, Fritz, and so on and so forth, all delivered. Okay. Now, so basically, they didn't have to spend any time revamping software. They could focus their time on understanding customer satisfaction, understanding the competitive landscape, and understanding what new iterations of their Chessnut DNA they need to bring to the market. So they went from this to the Chessnut Pro, to the Chessnut Evo, and this, and in between there, of course, they came out with new pieces for the Chessnut Pro. They got different peripherals, and they even offer an extended warranty for their boards if you want to purchase it as well. And I do like their system. They don't necessarily like get you this, if you need to replace this board, they just send you another one. And so it's kind of like a swap, like I guess some kind of way. I don't know exactly how it works, but I think that if you say like this board here just went dead on me, for example, if I purchase it, I could say, hey, I put in a claim. They probably would ship you another board, and maybe you ship this one back to them or something like that. And of course, I'm assuming they'd do it at their cost and may and just include your shipping label. So all you have to do is box this one back up, slip it back in the box, and slip it back to. I'm not saying that's how it works. I think that's how it works. But anyway, getting back to the board here, historically, Chessnut, again, it has taken chance after chance after chance after chance in a short period of time. And most companies you know, they'll try to stick to one product and keep improving that product. And it's only been 2.5 years and we've already seen, what, 4 products? And I'm assuming there will be more in the future. So anyway, they have a lot to be proud of. And I really want to say that, you know, they have really made their mark in the chess e-board world in a short period of time. So, and everything doesn't come without its faults. You know, they do try to make stuff as cost effective as possible, but also bring the best value that they can and stand behind their products. So I'm gonna give you a close up of these boards here right quick. Then I'm gonna tell you who I think these boards are for. So we take a look at this here close up. I mean, this is essentially just a smaller version of the Chessnut Pro. I mean, this is just essentially what it is, and which is good because the Chessnut Pro is fantastic. Let's take a look at some of the pieces. We're not going to look at all the pieces. I'm going to just try to just take a look at some of the pieces here just to show you up close what they look like. These pieces are not weighted. The knight here is that's the timeless. They went with a timeless knight in this set here. There is the bishop and the pawn. So who do I think these boards are for? Now, for this premium board here, now there's going to be several people who I think would, you know, this board could go for. Like, for example, if you're a collector and you're into collecting like me and you want to say have a complete chestnut collection, you would want to buy this board. Say if you had a loved one that played chess and you wanted to just buy them, you know, surprise them with just a more premium product, but you didn't want to say spend $500 or $600 or more on a board, but you wanted to spend around $300 or so, this board here could fit that bill for you. Let's just say, for example, another reason why you would buy this board, say if you've already, and that leads into the next thing, if you was already established that you want to be in the e-board world, but you have this board, but you just want a little something more now. But you don't want to spend a whole lot more money. Again, $300 is not saying it's not a little bit of money, but it's certainly not the same thing as buying a $500, $600 or $1,000 chessboard. So this could be for you if you just wanted to, if you were just itching, sometimes you're just itching to upgrade, but you don't want to spend, you know, don't want to break the bank. And this could be for you as well. Now, I would say for the Chessnut Air, now, the most obvious choice, that this board is going to go for is the more budget conscious person. Especially if you use my code, you'll get 17% off and you'll probably get the board for around $170 US. That's a fantastic price for something like this. Now, if you was a beginner in the e-chessboard world, say even though price wasn't an object, and you didn't know what to buy, and you was thinking, well, I'm reticent to spend $500 because I don't know what I'm gonna get, but I just want to start somewhere to see how everything goes in case if I change my mind and don't want to invest a lot of money, this board right here will be for you. And that sort of leads into the next person this board might be for, the Chessnut Air, is if you are just say if you're already well established in the e-boards and you're really or a really good chess player or any kind of chess player for that matter, you just want a desktop companion, but you don't want to spend a whole lot of money just to have a smaller board on your desk that interacts with lots of different software. It doesn't have a huge footprint. You could use this board right here as well. So with that said, I'm hoping that you guys really like the history lesson of how we went from this to this. Chessnut as a company, you know, came into this market. They really made a foothold. They really brought some new things to the market, some innovations. And they, to me, in my opinion, they really studied the market well and have just made hit after hit. And that's really rare for some people to do, to come into a niche market. With that said, I hope all chess e-board manufacturers keep doing their thing, keep making products, keep keeping this market competitive, keeping more choices, and just and you know, as time going, I'm sure more places will innovate. I'm sure new things will come, and we would definitely be welcome to see those things. And by the way, if you're watching this video somewhere down the line, this here is Christmas Eve of 2023. And for today, I hope everybody is having a warm time with family and friends. I hope you all have a brilliant Christmas. And finally, I hope you all bring in the new year as happy as you've ever been. I truly appreciate the support for this channel. I couldn't be doing this without you guys. You know, because but the premise of me starting this channel, if you historically haven't seen me say this before, is that when I first got into e-boards, there was hardly any videos about what an e-board had in its box or how it worked. And so I intended to make this channel to help people, make decisions with these boards, because you can't just walk in the store, for example, not in America at least, and just say, hey, I want to check this board out, or I want to check this board out. So that was the intent of the channel. And so far, I think I have inspired other channels, because this chess e-board channels have picked up, and I'm happy to see that. And I'm happy to see other people doing this. And I'm also very happy that this market is growing out to other people in the world. And therefore, it only helps, our channel, their channel, and just helps us want to just keep playing chess on these types of boards. So take care until the next one. Have a happy time, and I'll see you in the next one.